Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. We're all the way back. And we have a crypto bull run afoot. There is no question, nor hesitation. We are in the best place to be in regards to what just happened. While people are doing this all over TikTok.
I'm sorry! No! Why?
We were well positioned to time the emotionality. And now, with President Trump on the way, the finance bros, the true degens, have spoken. Bitcoin has hit a high today of $77,000. And it really is all systems go for the crypto market. Donald Trump will be a crypto president. And this means moon missions for every coin in the market that is worth a damn. Meme coins will go to the moon. Altcoins will go to the moon. But especially our XRP that's been wavering and lagging behind for years will participate. And I believe in a magnificent way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we have is a change of administration and change of leadership, as well as a change in perspective, a change in times. A crypto lobby helped influence the 2024 election. Politicians are paid by crypto companies now. We have Donald Trump stating Gary Gensler is out on day one of his administration. And SEC reform is coming. This will release the floodgates for the crypto market. And I can't stress that enough. And in addition, with an XRP ETF on the way, real USD likely to take a big portion of Tether's market share. AMM's a meme coin market on XRP. The floodgates are really in for a new XRP all-time high price. But first, we need to realize that Bitcoin is a leader in this market, and the higher Bitcoin goes, the more money will trickle into our altcoins. Billionaire Mike Novogratz says that after Trump's win, he sees a substantial shift in the energy of the crypto space. And ladies and gentlemen, if you had any doubt, put all those doubts to rest.
We should also mention that crypto prices, they are surging right now. This after Donald Trump's electoral victory. You're looking at Bitcoin at $73,000, almost $74,000 this morning. At one point, it was, I think, even marginally higher. Want to bring in Galaxy founder and CEO Mike Novogratz. Mike, I believe that you were supporting the other candidate, but I'm curious, as you see these markets moving the way they are, what your reaction is.
Listen, it was a great night for the crypto industry, right? And if you listen to your last guest, Donald Trump, that keeps his promises. If you go back to the speech he made at Nashville to the crypto community, his agenda is very pro-crypto. J.D. Vance is pro-crypto, Peter Thiel, Howard Lutnick, Kennedy. He surrounded himself by people that believe in the industry, care about the industry. I mean, the crypto community showed up, right? There are now over 240 congressmen who, you know, the crypto pack thought were pro-crypto. And so we've got a Congress that is moving our way. We've got a president that's moving our way. And so for Galaxy, for the crypto industry, I couldn't be more optimistic.
And in terms of your optimism, it relates to the way this is going to be regulated, because now you have a bet going that there will be a Bitcoin reserve for the country. I mean, sort of
listen, I'm not sure
play out the permutations here.
I think the biggest thing is the OCC, the FDIC, the SEC, the regulatory chairs getting direction from a president and a secretary of treasury that says, hey, we want to lead in this industry. Those three positions with someone who's open-minded to crypto and who's pro-crypto changes everything. Allowing State Street and Bank of New York to custody crypto, allowing the banks to hold it on their balance sheet will bring in billions, hundreds of billions of participants into our ecosystem. And all of a sudden, we'll start seeing decentralized systems launched and work. And so this is really a step change shift. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, right? You don't get a new SEC chair in a week. But over the next 1, 2, 3, 6 months, as these new people are put in these positions, I think you're going to see a substantial shift in the energy of this industry.
Mike, to the extent you want to throw out some names, who do you think might be up for this SEC role? I know we've had a lot of names thrown around for the Treasury Secretary role. We just talked to Scott Bessent, and we had John Paulson on the program earlier this week. Those are two names that have been floated for that role. We also have had Jay Clayton and others. Who do you think would be the right person to run the SEC under a second Trump administration?
Listen, Hester Pierce has been there, and they call her crypto mom. And I know she's probably throwing her name in the hat. The chief legal officer at Robinhood has been thrown in. I'm not sure the exact person matters as long as they're very open-minded to this industry. And I think there's just no way Trump's not going to pick someone who, listen, right. He's launched his own coin. And so, his family is engaged, he's engaged. And so I just think it's hard to you got to wake up and slap yourself in the face. We have gone 4 years of a very, very difficult regulatory environment, and that's all about to change.
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what it's about. If there's one reason all of you follow my channel as a distinguishing channel from other XRP channels, it's the politics that we have followed throughout the years and how it's important it is to be indifferent about the tribalism and to just pay attention to what's important for our investment. Ladies and gentlemen, rate cuts have occurred yet again. And in addition, the Fed is going to continue to have a more favorable environment for all these assets to explode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've been calling the XRP perfect storm. We've been pointing to this Q4, November, December time frame for everything to blow. A lot of people were wondering what the catalyst would be, and that was the elections. You guys see it confirmed in real time in front of your face. What questions do you have left? The SEC lawsuit, Ripple is dominated. The crypto bull run is confirmed. Trump is back as a crypto president. We have a pro-crypto Congress. There are no questions left. Fed policy is turning into a favorable environment for crypto to explode. Ladies and gentlemen, stay the course and pay attention. But always remember this quote from Jerome Powell. Regardless of what people may believe, Trump does not have power over the Fed. The Fed is an independent entity, not a government organization. And it's really going to be interesting to see the gangster in which all of these chess pieces move over the next 4 years.
Some of the president-elect's advisors have suggested that you should resign. If he asked you to leave, would you go?
No.
Can you follow up on, do you think that legally you're not required to leave?
No.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about all of you, but those type of power games being spread around in the mainstream are what I live for. But I also live for this. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse stated what he thinks about the Trump administration and what this could mean for crypto. But he stated he also wanted to recognize the XRP Army's patience and support over the years. A lot has happened since XRP was the second most valuable digital asset, and it's been a frustrating journey to say the least. 6 years since the SEC started meddling in the crypto market, picking winners and losers, and 4 years since the SEC sued Ripple. And now, finally, we see a light at the end of the tunnel as these external market forces fade. The tides are shifting for XRP. Headwinds are turning to tailwinds. And the opportunity for those of us who believe in the future for XRP is enormous. Ladies and gentlemen, this tweet right here is going to be etched in stone in the timeline of history as the shot heard around the world for when XRP's price rise began. The politics are in place. Fed policy is in place. Bitcoin new all-time highs in place. All that's left is the XRP God candle. I promise all of you it's coming. And these are the final moments before it arrives. Now guys, to cap off this video for today, I'm going to leave you with the $4.5 billion Bitwise CIO saying that we are entering the golden age of crypto in this Bitwise video. Also remember, in the background they do want an XRP ETF. This Bitwise video explains perfectly what a Trump administration will mean for crypto. We are so bullish it's not even funny. And I can't believe we're finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bearable bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now, I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Good morning. Crypto markets are rallying sharply this morning after last night's landslide election, which installed Trump in the White House and elected a very pro-crypto Congress in both the Senate and the House. Bitcoin is at all-time highs. Other assets like Solana are rallying even further. I have 3 big takeaways from last night's election. The first big thing is we are entering the golden age of crypto. For the last 4 and indeed the last 8 years, crypto has been operating with 1 or maybe 2 arms tied behind its back. It's faced aggressive persecution from the SEC, multiple lawsuits, and a regulatory cloud that kept mainstream out of crypto. That is going to be washed away, in my expectation, in the first 100 days of the new administration. And we're going to get a fair, balanced playing field where we'll see what crypto can do. That will mean stablecoin legislation, it'll be market clarity legislation, and most importantly, it will remove the cloud hanging over crypto and allow institutional investors to evaluate it for what it is. From my perspective, that's going to be more flows and more adoption and a strong bull market for years to come. The second thing to remember is that we were already in a bull market prior to last night's election, with multiple significant catalysts pushing us towards all-time highs. We had record institutional investment into crypto. You can see that in the $23 billion of net flows into Bitcoin ETFs this year, which, by the way, I expect to accelerate in 2025. We had the effect of the Bitcoin halving in April of this year, reducing supply in the market. We had record fiscal deficits. U.S. debt is now $36 trillion and adding $1 trillion every 100 days. And I don't expect that to slow down in a new administration. We had real-world use cases emerging like stablecoins and prediction markets and gaming. And we had blockchain technology improving at an accelerating rate. I was already very bullish before last night's election. Now I'm the most bullish I've ever been. The third thing I would add is a note of caution. All that yesterday's election does is put crypto on a level playing field. There are both good and bad projects in crypto, things that will thrive in this level playing field and things that will fail. It's incumbent on investors to know the difference. We'll be doing our part at Bitwise through CIO memos and research reports, and I encourage you to do your part as well. One closing thought, which is to offer congratulations to all of you who stuck your neck out on crypto when it was unpopular, who saw opportunity where others saw only risk. Thank you for being on this journey with us.